And who do we have there?
This is KF4 on Brian in beautiful Canton, Georgia.
Good morning, bro.
Good.
I wish they picked one more.
Yeah, Arizona doesn't. Saskatchewan hasn't done it for 100 years. The Yukon, I believe, the same. They're not changing anything.
Indiana does it.
Yeah, in the springtime it's worse when you lose that hour. There's a lot of accidents, a lot of lost productivity. So anyhow, hopefully we'll be done with this next spring.
All right, guys. So we are streaming on, here we go, Twitter, Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube. We are streaming everywhere.
Are you ready to rumble?
Yeah, so I have like no followers on the other three, but I keep using the hashtags. So slowly I get like one or two a day. And just if I keep doing videos, it'll grow. KB2UKA, just gonna be on the side for a sec.
I can hear you a little better now, man.
Yeah, it's hard to get people to watch YouTube. When it's amateur radio, almost got to be someone that's in the amateur radio or like listen shortwave, and then at least watch it that way. But ordinarily, people just will click on it for 2 or 3 seconds and think, "Oh, this is kind of boring," and then they click off. So it's more or less just for us guys, hands that want to see what our signal looks like, what our audio sounds like. Those kinds of things. It's just that's about all you're going to get is for viewers. As far as the average person, they're not that interested. We don't know what we're doing. We know what we've got here. VA3KC. I just pronounced the top of the hour.
You like KF4 or you?
I gotta get my screen going again sometime. I'm kind of laxing a bit on it, but I'll get it up to go. It's a little more involved than what yours is, Doug. I have to get my little microphone out here on the desk, and then have to get the electric speaker right up in front of it, and get everything else going here as well. So it's a bit of a chore, but that's the only way I can get this audio going through the YouTube and that. So I know you've got rack here and you've got it hooked up a little bit different, which is a lot less complicated than mine. So I got the RE27ND that I'm talking into, but then I have this other desk mic that picks up the audio from the speaker and then also my voice as well. So it's a little more convoluted or whatever you like. It isn't that simple, so I'm doing the best I can, Captain. VA3KDC.
All right, KB2UKA, I'm back. I'm thinking with this time change here, we might be able to make the move to 40.
Oh, yeah, an hour earlier.
Yeah, well, it's 8 o'clock. Don't we normally go over around then? Well, it's 7 o'clock, but you know what I mean.
Say again, Doug?
I'm saying I think we could try making the move to 40.
Let me take a quick look.
All right, yeah, I'll hang out here.
Looks like 7185.
I'm sorry, what was that?
7185.
All right, QSY.
TA3 KBC QSY.
AKYX. You're welcome.
Broadcast station going on here. I called several times to see if it was in use and nobody came back, but I do hear something way off there. And from what I can see on my waterfall pan adapter, I think it's a broadcast station, but I may be wrong. Anybody else picking that up?
No, KB2, UKA. No, I'm not seeing anything.
Well, Doug, I hear you, but I'm hardly hearing DJ.
That's straight. Yeah, Don, you're like 10 over. So DJ, Don hears me now, but not you.
Yeah, I hear Don, but he's really weak.
Of course, that'll change.
Yeah, that'll probably change over the next 15 minutes, I would think.
Yeah, I hear something, but it sounds Spanish out there, but just very weak.
And what's up, Mark, Andy? Hope you guys are doing well. I think we just got a tuner on 180.
But of course.
Bother nobody.
Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be absolutely fine. Check. Oh, I see what that is. Okay. Sorry, guys. I saw something weird on my pan adapter. All right, so we got the stream going everywhere, DJ. And if you notice, I now have the chat embedded on top of the stream. It's pretty cool.
Well, I only have YouTube up running.
Now you'll see it later. DJ here, Andy. There you. Hey, what's up there? Okay, so what you just typed, that now comes up on the stream.
Oh, I see. I brought I expanded the screen, and now when I scroll up, I see it on the right here, down at the bottom.
Yep. I think I have to make the text a little bigger.
Oh, okay. Now I see it. I see it. I don't think it came up at first. Now I see. Yeah, the text is very, very small.
Okay, I'm gonna fix it right now. Give me a second.
There's another anon meeting called. Must be Art, and I probably can't hear him. He's probably the same as Don. Then very weak to me, anyhow.
Good morning, Art. I believe that's you. KB2 UKA.
Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie.
Don, you still in there?
Yeah, we're hanging around here.
Yeah, you're sounding real nice into New York.
Yeah, it's long right now. Yeah, you're solid 10 over, 15 over. I wonder if Brian, well, could be too close being in Georgia. I don't know if Brian followed us down there or not.
I don't know, but I've got another tuner.
I see it. Yeah, Art said that was not him with the anon two-tone, so I don't know who that was. Maybe Frank or anyhow.
There might have been another station in there. Go ahead.
And Doug, it's convoluted. That's what I was trying to say.
On what?
It may not be the proper terminology, but for what I have to do to get set up to do the live stream. Convoluted.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, DJ, we just need like 20 minutes together. I could get it set up with you. We just, I'd have to go over what hardware you have, but I think we could get it running.
Yeah, I tried 100 different things. I still could not get it to. There's something I'm missing in the software.
All right, hold on one second. Okay, that should be more legible on the stream now, the chat.
Oh.
And good morning from N4QNT, Dominic, Doug, and DJ. Hello.
Good morning, Arthur.
Wow, Art, you're booming in there. And Don's here, not Dom.
Oh, did I say Dom? Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Don. What am I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Can you go just a bit bigger with
no problem.
the
Sounds
text
great.
there, Doug?
There was a triple. Yes, DJ, I can.
Like I went full screen, I can see it, but when it's minimized, and if it's on my iPhone or iPad, I wouldn't see it. But on the desktop, it was a 24-inch screen and maximize it, then I can read it.
Yeah, I just looked on the phone. I'm going to make it bigger. KB2 UKA.
So, Doug, is this something like in our Rumble platform? If if I text something, it doesn't come across the stream, right? You're talking about another like the other Rumble, like YouTube Rumble.
Right, correct. So, right now the software is only picking up the chat from YouTube and Rumble. Excuse me. No, from YouTube and Twitch. Rumble, I can't get it talking to the software correctly to pick up the chat. I've got to figure that out. But we're also streaming on Twitter. So if anyone comments on Twitter, I'm not seeing it either, unless I'm logged into Twitter. So I have to figure it all out. But right now it's got Twitch and YouTube chat on the stream. But I just took it off because I got to fix something. KB2 UKA.
All right, no problem. Man, you sound wonderful. I'm not sure if you made some recent adjustments or did something a little differently, but wow, excellent sound.
Thank you. No, I only adjusted the PEQ a little bit last week after you and I spoke. But this is it. It's here. This is where it's staying.
Hello or something. Did you hear somebody say hello?
No, I didn't hear it here.
Oh, it's on frequency. Just wanted to let you guys know good morning to all.
Oh, K2. I just missed that. K2 something. Yeah, I just missed the call. Sorry. This is N4QNT, Art, North Carolina, and good morning.
Roger. Okay, fine business station here in North Carolina. And you're very good up in New Jersey right now. We just was looking at you guys and just wanted to let you know that it was another person out here on frequency. Just listening to you.
Oh, very good. Yeah, hopefully there's thousands listening. Who knows, right? You never know at ham radio. Around the world, millions. All right. Well, good to hear you. Good morning. This is Art Alpha Romeo Tango. And just a few out here just throwing it around. Little rank. Doug's up there in the New Jersey, New York area. And Don in Ohio. And DJ up in Canada. And the cast of characters.
Hey, good morning, Jersey station. This is Doug, KB2 UKA. I copy. I'm not sure if you copy me. We're pretty close. I'm 50 miles east of New York City. Over?
Yeah, Roger. 2 miles from New York City there. I used to be 9 miles from New York City. I'm probably about 70 miles from New York City at this time. But good morning to you. Yeah, we might be a little bit close, but good morning to you, and have a good time. We'll be on about K2, KWO, Maurice, West Jersey.
All right, Roger. Well, we're actually almost equidistant. I'm 50 miles east. Not two. Over?
Oh, Roger. Okay, fine business. Well, I'm in the Warren County area, so it's a little bit not too Warren east and not really up north, right in the middle there. So we can say we're out west. Okay, don't want to keep it, big brother. Thanks for being there. Thanks for picking me up there. And yeah, we may be a little bit close, but I just copied you there, 5-9. So have a good time. We'll be on side listening from K2KWO, Maurice.
All right. Yeah, just about 5'9" here as well. And if you put my call sign KB2UKA into YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, Twitch, any of those platforms, I'm live streaming right now. So you'll be able to hear and see your signal report. We're about 20 minutes into the video. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, fine business there. KB2UKA, correct?
QSL, yes.
Yeah, Roger. Do you have a 440 and 2 meter capability? I mean, did you have repeaters up maybe about 20 years ago or so?
I did not, no, but I used 20 years ago or so, let's see, not even then, maybe like 26, 27 years ago, I was active on 2 meter 440, but I didn't own a repeater. And I have zero UHF, VHF capabilities right now. So that's not me.
Roger. Okay, fine business. All right, well, listen, I'm going to get out the way there. I don't know, normally, I think on Eastern Standard Time, 7:30, in about a couple more minutes, they normally run or start the Omic Net. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that or whatever, but we'll talk about it then. So I'm going to take one step and get out the way. K2KWO.
Okay, 73, thanks for jumping in. KB2UKA, I'm going to drop it.
KB2UKA W3QR.
All right, well, let's get back at the QSO here, the established frequency. So, yeah, good morning. Good morning, Doug and Don and DJ. You guys are sounding great here in North Carolina. Wonderful signals this morning on 40. I guess with the time change here, too.
Oh, yeah, right. So it's 7:18, but in ham radio world, it's 8:18. So that's just when 40 starts popping for us.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's better, Doug. I use my iPhone and I can see it on my little screen there. I have it on the big screen here on the computer, and it's easily seen. I like that idea because when I'm streaming, I may not see the text messages, and I miss sometimes. So it's nice when you have it right. Okay, so you see it on your screen as well, then?
Yeah. So, well, I see it in OBS. I had to overlay it in OBS. So you add a browser, and then it's a link from Restream, which is a software that I'm using that's allowing me to stream to the multiple platforms. But then what I get, DJ, in OBS is a little dock called a chat dock, and I chat through OBS, not through YouTube, not through Twitch, not through Rumble. I chat through OBS, and it sends it to all the different platforms.
Roger. Now, you're using OBS, and what I'm using is that newer version, which I think you tried it, but you didn't like it. Didn't like the platform. Streamlabs is what I'm using, and I really like the setup on it. It took me a while to get used to it, but now that I'm used to it, I like it a lot better than just plain OBS.
No, it'll work with Streamlabs. It'll work with any of them. So if you like Streamlabs, you could keep using Streamlabs.
Okay.
Yeah, this is great, Doug. I made a few little adjustments last night. I'm still learning curve, man. Still learning the ultra curve, as they call it, right? But yeah, we incorporated the other the graphic now. I did have it off, but what I did is I'm very subtle, just tiny little adjustments to complement some of the frequencies from the PEQ. So I'm hoping that I'm not getting that tearing or distortion in the S's, but I'll listen to the stream and I can definitely tell.
No, it's very, very clean. The S's are sharp and bright. They're not wet. That's always the problem with me. They become wet, and then they're either wet or they're dull, and they're not sharp enough. So that's what always takes me the longest. But I think you got it, Art.
beautiful. I appreciate it. Yeah, and just if I add a little more of the low response, I'm actually not pushing it with the device. I use the Apex a little. So I just heard a little something there. I blended in a hair more, about another 3 dBs on the mix, on the amounts. So, all right, I think we're going to play with this for a while, lock it in memory, and I understand now. You already have the dongle, the MIDI in, MIDI out with the USB. You might have caught my post yesterday, but there is a program out there, and you can operate the whole unit on the PC, not just doing upgrades, firmware, software. You can actually have a GUI, and all the things we look at the screen on the unit will be on your computer screen.
Yes, I did see that, and it's very, it's very cool. I don't know. I'm so used to adjusting it with the buttons now. So as long as I don't mess with this profile or my 3K, I've got a 6K built. I've got I built the 6K also, but I don't like it. I gotta adjust it. But yeah, I'm gonna look into that, putting the software in. Now, did you do the firmware update?
Well, luckily, this is a newer unit, apparently. I mean, Doug, the best advice I've gotten in a long time. Seriously, thanks for the reverb tip. Seriously, that guy was golden. Man, I stepped in, what a seller, and obviously a buyer too. But Mint, latest unit, 2.5 is already installed.
That's great. That's great. So I must have the old version installed. Now I'm wondering, if I upgrade the firmware, you think that wipes my memory?
I think so. That's a great question. I'm gonna shoot an email to John, or even Tyler, KA0KA. He's mastered this thing. He's actually the ones that came up with the DEQ settings. So I'll shoot him a quick text or email in a little while. His time, Colorado. And get his opinion about that. He'll know that question instantly. So,
when you were setting it up, and I know you don't have John's settings exactly, like I don't either, but if John said to adjust something to, 3212 hertz, 3212, did you have that exact number? Because I don't.
I started off with it only because it's referencing a clean scope signal, the sine wave on the scope. If you saw those two sine waves that Tyler put up there, or John, he put that up on his site, there's something in those values, not so much the frequency range, maybe we're not talking about the frequency range, but mostly the compression levels, the threshold, and the gain, to keep that sine wave as clean as possible, like it was displayed on his site. But the frequency range, it's voice, it's the type of mic, right? Condenser versus dynamic, and the bandwidth we're using at the time. John's settings could be more for 6 and 10 kc.
No, yep, I agree with that. My question was, yes, and I have all those set, like the DEQ. I've got it peaking at like 5 dB. The way he suggests, all of that. But my question is, with the frequencies, I don't have the exact frequencies that he lists. Mine are off. So if he lists 3212, I have 3290. Do you follow?
Exactly. And I did the similar thing too. I did change those up a little, variance, and just a different setting for different voices and EQing.
Yep. That's still not what I'm saying, Art. I'm sorry, you're not following me. My DEQ does not have the same frequencies available that he lists on his page, and it's probably because of my firmware.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doug. Yeah. Okay, so the large wheel, if you press it again, it'll take away the coarse values when you're twisting and you're seeing whatever value, 3027, 3046, whatever. to match those numbers, you press the wheel in one more time for a more definitive value where you can dial in the tick in the end numbers instead of the course numbers.
Oh, no. I wish you didn't tell me that. Because I didn't know that. So I settled on what I thought was close enough. I'm not touching it.
All right. Go ahead. Pick it up, Don. DJ N4QNT, just near the bottom.
K1UB.
K1WIL.
Good morning, Bill. And KYX.
Good morning, Dawn, and everybody. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill.
Hey.
VA3 KBC at just about the bottom of the hour.
KB2 UKA. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, guys. I hope all's doing well.
Well, you can take my spot here, Bill. My stomach's growling. I got to do my pills for the week in my container here and get some breakfast going. So if you guys are around a little bit later, I will rejoin you. VA3 KBC.
All right, DJ. Good to hear you this morning. We have a joint birthday party for my father-in-law and my mother here at the house today. So I'll be out of commission in the next hour or so.
Hey, Dud.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So you say about 15 minutes you could explain to me or walk me through the settings to get live stream working and you being able to go through the microphone, computer, and OBS rather than having to have my other pickup mic here with the speaker to pick up the audio?
Yeah, so how about one night this week we get on the phone. I don't even think I'll have to connect to the computer. I could walk you through it.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just real quick, your microphone, how do you have it connected? How do you get your audio into the Anon? Line in or the mic input?
Oh boy, it's on the back of the radio. Well, I'm going through the box here as well. So it's it's through not a cloud lifter, but the Pro Junior 73 here going into the back of the radio, and I'm just not sure what it plugs into in the back. I'd have to crawl underneath there, take a look.
It's line in. Okay, that's all I need.
Yeah, we know that might be. Is that one of the issues?
No. It's just I'm just thinking of how to route the audio into OBS. That's fine.
Okay, carry on, gentlemen. VA3 KBC.
K1UB.
Yeah, there's a K1UB that keeps coming in. Are you IDing every 10 minutes, or you just want to throw your call in?
No, sir. And I apologize. Two things. I'm very interested in whatever you're doing there, and I'm wondering if there's a discourse on that online somewhere that I can avail myself. And also to let you know that normally we have a net.
Yep, here it comes.
At 7:30, and if we can beg you to move or to give us the frequency, it would be appreciated.
Here we go.
Whether you do or not, though, I would like to know what you're doing. It sounds very interesting.
Okay, well, I guess the first question is intro into taking over the frequency, so that's how I take it. Sorry, but okay. Anyway, no, we're just little rancher, general operators, hard to find a spot. Looking at the Pan Adapter Spectrum, and it is just crowded. It's hard to find a spot. So already established, and nets, of course, just like a rancher, like you're going to do now, probably, right? Take over and just yap and talk and pass it around, just like the weather and everything else, like we're talking about, audio, whatever. So, any net -5, +5, and, what the heck? First come, first serve. We found a spot. It's established, and it might be difficult to move everybody. So, same for you, same for us. So, today is one of those days, +5, -5, no problem.
Yeah.
Sir, no argument at all. I'm still interested. Is there some place I can find out exactly what you guys are doing?
With which topic? Which one are you talking about?
Look at all the pretty pictures.
N4Q November Tango, is that correct?
That's correct, yes, sir.
All right. Have fun. This is K1UB Clear.
Okay, K1UB 73. Thank you.
vote red. Vote red. N4QNT.
Like our lives depend on it, which they do.
Oh,
The most important election of all time
That's what you were saying.
coming
No,
up Tuesday.
I would not vote red, but that's another subject. You guys carry on. K1, you be clear.
I'm okay. Yeah, that is another subject. I'm not sure why we'd want an economy in a downward spiral and liberties being trampled on, but yes, okay, to each their own.
Yeah, accuse everybody of what you're doing. It's zero AFT.
Wow. That's dedication.
Yeah,
Hey,
really.
some people like $10 a gallon gas.
So
Bucks for a half a gallon of milk.
248, sir.
So I'm watching an interview with this woman in Pennsylvania last week. Oh, no, 2 weeks ago, after the Fetterman debate. And they said to her, how do you think Fetterman did in the debate? And she goes, he did absolutely horrible. He's a very, very sick man. I'm not sure if he's even up for the job, but I'm voting for him.
Oh, yeah, I stumble, I flirp, I can't talk right, I don't know where I'm at today, I can't understand what you're saying. But, you know, $4 for a half a gallon of milk. I want your vote, please. I need your vote.
What was funny is she said he will. I don't think he can handle the office. I don't think he'll be good. But I'm going to vote for him anyway, just because.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's unreal. Just 10. Well, I just ID'd earlier for the gentleman, but I'll do it again. N4QNT, bottom of the hour.
KB2 UKA.
KB1BM.
Not hearing anybody.
And 1MJF.
Good morning, Matt.
The gentleman came in, K1UB. They moved the net to 7248. 7248 is the new frequency for today.
And good morning, Matt. Good to hear you.
Bill, hope all is well, man. I got you okay, but hopefully the band will shift.
Yeah, same way here, Art. I think I got, I think Dawn's the loudest, and then Doug's a close runner-up there.
Yeah, Bill, you're booming in, and Matt's in there. I heard you call, Matt. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Just been listening in and making some coffee and everything. But yeah, I definitely see that CQ's the sweepstakes contest going on down in the CW portion. Holy crap. It's like a blanket of on the waterfall there. But good morning all. Happy Saturday. Happy daylight savings time. And yes, red wave this week.
Oh, it's gonna to your mouth from your lips to God's ears. It's coming though. It's coming. You're 10 over down here, Matt. Art, you copying Matt?
Oh, very well. Good morning, Matt. This is Art, N4QNT, North Carolina. Boy, you're booming in here. Very nice.
Oh, very nice. Art, you're definitely great signal, as always here, as well. Everyone is this morning. Doug, you're like 20 over. Beautiful audio.
Thank you. Art and I are running with a new piece of equipment here that we're zeroing in, but I think we've got it.
Morning, Doug.
Yeah, I was listening into you last week, I believe it was, when you were tuning it in as well. But I tuned in just as you guys were checking out, so I never spoke up. But definitely sounding awesome. I haven't made any changes here. I'm still running the same Art voice channel externally, and then the Breakaway 1 before it goes into the Sun SDR.
All right, very good. Well, it's sounding good, Matt. It's sounding good. And who was that said good morning to me? Was that Don?
KB1BM, good morning.
Oh, what's up, man? Isaac, what's going on?
I'm doing good. Just don't want to go on your YouTube. I listen to you
When I can't hear you over the radio, go on YouTube and listen to your conversations, Digger.
Well, you sounding good, man. Nice and crisp and bright and sounding really good.
Some of the tunes will go right to you, man. Before I get into this thing, man, you were giving me some heads up there, man. So I always have to call your name, Digger.
Well, sounding good, Isaac. Yeah, that was in my infancy of doing audio stuff. I was making it up, Isaac, but I guess it worked. You sound great.
I'm on your microphone and on your education there. So I'm using your microphone and your education there. So no problem. Back to you, and you can turn it around. KB1D.
All right, Isaac. Very good. All right, I'm going to drop it here for a second. Don, why don't you pick it up? Or Bill, why don't you pick it up?
Oh, I'm just taking in everything. I just wanted to mention to Art that I went in there on that PEQ when I shut that thing down on the graphs. Yeah, boy, it sounded really, I don't know. It might sound different going out in the air, but boy, it sounded terrible.
Right. So you said you turned it off and you did not like the results, right? I just wanted to make sure. I thought, is that what you were saying, that you prefer it with both on, or I'm sorry, one on and one off?
Yeah, I turned the graph off, and it didn't sound right to me, but it might be different what you would hear. But as far as what I'm hearing, it sounded. Maybe later on, when it clears up here a little bit, maybe I'll try it and see what you think.
Okay. All right. So I know you had the PEQ on. I'm trying to get on board of what we're doing here, because I did the same thing. I had both on, and it was actually interacting not too well. It was definitely causing a conflict. But then I did a little more research last night and found that I just had to have more subtle settings in the graphic EQ just for touching up a little bit, and then the broad or the big settings were done in the PEQ. So right now I've come to terms after last night. I was up till probably like 1:30, just like pulling a dog here with this EQ stuff. They are both on. I do have them both on, but totally different settings. It's like it's just like a pre and a post, basically. That's how I'm using it.
Yeah, see, that's how I have mine set up. From the PEQ1 to the PEQ2, they're totally different. I mean, like you said, on my PEQ1 with the graphics, it's just a subtle change in there. So when I kicked that thing off, boy, it just didn't sound too good. So I don't know.
Well, I'm happy I stumbled upon that, and I agree now. Yeah, both are back on. They're both engaged, and I tailor them to where I think they should be. But hey, we're a work in progress. We're going to definitely critique as we go along. In the next at least a week or so. I'm not finished yet.
Yeah, it takes time, that's for sure. And boy, both you and Doug. I don't know if Doug will run both of his, or he has the graph knocked out. But boy, sounded good.
Yeah, I'm doing some. Mine's blocked out because I'm doing some heavy EQing before it, and then I just use the PEQ as touch up, and then I have a compressor before it also, so I'm using the limiter in the Ultragraph.
Yeah, you got it set up good. Yeah, that's like the same way with my voice channel, the Art Voice channel. I don't use any EQ in that. I just use it for the tape, for my microphone. That's all I use that for. Then I do the majority of everything is in my 2496, and I polish it up with virtualizer, then the Aphex.
Yep. That's the same here. So mine goes preamp, EQ, gate, compressor, Ultragraph, Aphex, virtualizer. And then I terminate that into the X-Air, and I come out one of the aux channels of the X-Air and go into the line in on the Anon, and then I USB all the other audio into the stream from the X-Air.
Yeah, it's definitely working for you. I'll go ahead and let Dominic pick it up at K1WIL.
Oh, he said he was going to get coffee. He'll be right back.
Oh, Dom jumped in? I didn't hear him.
Yeah, he jumped in real quick. I heard him.
Okay,
Wow, the band's playing pretty good, short and normal.
Yeah, it's starting to work out real well. There was a double there. Who was that?
KA3 on Zeddy. I was just wondering if I'm being heard.
You are being heard, sir. Long Island, about 5 over 9.
Oh, Roger. What's your QTH? We're down here in South Carolina.
All right, I'm about 50 miles east of New York City on Long Island, on the North Shore, about a half mile from the Long Island Sound. Over.
Oh, Roger. Okay, real good. 5-9 signal down here in South Carolina. Sounding really good there, Roger.
I appreciate it. Very good, very good.
Hearing that gentleman from South Carolina up here in Pennsylvania, about 45 miles southeast of downtown Pittsburgh, making a good trip.
Okay, what part of Pennsylvania are you in?
I'm in the southwestern part. I'm about southeast of downtown Pittsburgh, about 45 miles. A little town called Latrobe.
Okay, real good. Well, we got overcast skies and light drizzle out here, and didn't know what was going on, but I'm only running 500 watts here this morning, and the beam antenna facing up north there. Her name is John, Juliet Oscar Hotel November, KA3 on City.
Okay, John, Roger. Well, this is the Long Island guy. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. The call is Kilowatt Bravo 2, United Kilowatt Alpha. We're in here with about 4 or 5 guys, just in a rag shoe right now. So I'm going to drop it. Dominic, did you make it back? Nope, he did not. Art, why don't you pick it up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dom was barreling in here, 15-20 over. So's the other gentleman down there in South Carolina. The band's playing short. My goodness, wow. I didn't realize 150 mile signals 20 over. So it's rare. I mean, at least it's coming back around. I know we used to have these conditions last year. And, maybe with the time change, perhaps that can help too. And then all the way up there, wow, Doug, DJ, even Bill, everybody coming in very nicely. So, man, this band is open.
Oh, it is. It is. I didn't even look at any of the numbers this morning. I'm assuming they're good.
Yeah, well, we're back in the green. So we're back in the quiet zone. The last few days it's been unsettled, but still a lot of good DX out there. A lot of great South, African stations coming in, Oceania. All those hard to get guys are starting to pop up, and of course all the DXpeditions are out there too. So that helps. Or they're purposely getting on the air so we can make those contacts.
Yep. I've got a nice low noise floor here. It's like minus 115, and everyone's just sounding great.
Definitely got to say that there is a lot of DXpeditions. That is for sure.
Yeah, I've been seeing them on Facebook and YouTube like crazy. New videos popping up every day.
What was that, Doug, about the videos?
Good morning, Dominic. It's Doug. I hear you. You're light, but I hear you fine. Art, I was just saying I'm seeing videos pop up of DXpeditions on YouTube, on Facebook. So there's a lot of guys that are out doing it.
Yeah, I mean, how else would you get to work Djibouti?
Some weird Congo, whatever, in the deep jungles, they're throwing up antennas.
Kilowatt Charlie 2 Alpha Echo Sugar, New Jersey.
Go ahead, Jersey.
Top of the morning to everyone that hears me. Top of the morning. Call here is KC28, and the name here is Maurice. Down here in Neptune, New Jersey.
All right, Maurice, good morning. My name is Doug, Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. The call sign is Kilowatt Bravo 2 Uniform Kilowatt Alpha. Live on YouTube, Twitter, Rumble, and Twitch, just for your information. And I'm about 50 miles east of New York City. I'm on Long Island, so 40 short and long right now. I've got you about 5'8", over.
Yeah, QSL there, Doug, and I got a good compliment besides a little bit extraordinary here. Excuse me. And hello to everyone that hears me. You're about a 5 and 5 in my area. My dipole probably not facing to your direction. Maybe a little off. If I had it facing a little bit more towards it north, you would definitely be about a 5'9" or 10 feet over there at QSL.
All right, Roger, QSL. Well, I'm going to drop it here. There's guys all up and down the eastern seaboard on frequency. KB2 UKA.
I did. I guess my body felt like it was. I don't know when the time. The time change. I didn't hit the time change, but now I feel better because I got that hour back.
It's great.
Morning, Dominic. You're doing good. You're pumping in there too, buddy. Sounding good.
Good. She's on the mend now?
Yeah, she's feeling much better. And well, I get back to the grind tomorrow, so I got a home kit. I'm going to test myself first to make sure I don't want to get anybody sick. So if that comes up negative, I'm back to work.
Roger. Okay.
Good morning,
You
Bill.
better wear your mask, Bill.
Yeah, I got away from that, and I paid the penalty.
Hey, good morning, Don. Don's in there. Hey, Don.
Yeah, just hanging around, listening.
Roger. Hey, John, South Carolina. What was your call sign? Where in South Carolina are you?
Oh, I wrote his call down. It was K1UB.
Okay, K1UB?
Yeah, Uniform Bravo.
Hey, Don, sounds like you're back to your normal.
Yeah, and Dom, you just came up here 5'9". You were in my noise, and like a switch, you're blasting in. And he's back in my noise.
Yeah, hey, good morning, Charlie. How are you? All right, Charlie. Well, good to hear you. Wow, you're 5 over here. I mean, a tick over S9, maybe another flash or chicklet over that. But boy, sounding good here from Texas. But good morning and good to hear you, man. Waving a hand, right? Excellent. All right, 7-3. Have a good Sunday from N4QNT.
Good boy, Archer. 10-15 over at that time.
Yeah, the band shifted. You guys are blasting in. I barely heard that Texas station.
Yeah, Texas station was coming in with about an S9 here. It wasn't time to do that.
Yep, and I just noticed the pan adapter up here. Most of the signals just went away, and they're back.
Oh yeah, definitely some QS Baker.
All right, guys. Well, I got to get in the shower. I got to clean my basement and my first floor bathroom because we've got people coming over around 12 o'clock. So I will say 73 to all of you fine gentlemen. And I hope you have a beautiful day. It's going to be about 75 degrees here and sunny. Tomorrow it might touch 80. It might touch 80 in the northeast in November. Very, very odd. Maybe the liberals are onto something. Just kidding. KB2 UKAL, listen out.
Have a good one, Doug.
Hey, Doug, have a good one. Nice chatting with you, and take care, buddy. K1WIL.
Yeah, have a
All
great
right,
day.
7-3.
And I hope you have a
enjoy
great
your
Sunday.
Sunday. Enjoy cleaning the toilet.
7-3.
And don't
N1
forget
MJF.
to put 2 little caps of Pine Sol when you're finished. Everything will smell so nice in the bathroom.
That really is the secret. It really, really is. All right, guys. 73, KB2, UK clear.
Hey, Doug, one thing. A real man won't use a rubber glove. Your bare hand.
I never do. That's what the soap is for afterwards. Just have to make sure I don't have a hangnail before I go in there.
Don't forget the apron.
All right, I'm out. KB2 UK clear.
You got it tuned real nicely there, Doug. 73, Kevin 1 PM.
Take care, Isaac. All right, guys. Well, that was fun. Hope you have a beautiful Sunday. Take